But we are going to play some Dyson Sphere program today, and this morning I finally got some mods installed. So we're gonna try modded Dyson Sphere program this morning. See if these mods will give us some quality of life increasing things. I only installed, I think, 4, not too many. Just the one that lets us copy and paste insorters, and one that lets us speed up the game. I doubt I'll use that one today. I kind of got that one because if I do find a way to do a time lapse of the building of our of the gyrosphere, that will make it a lot easier to record that. And then I also got one that is a hotkey to go between God mode and third person mode. So a couple of quality life things I put in the title of the stream. If anybody is a DSP player and has favorite mods, hopefully you'll tell me, and I can maybe make use of some of those. So let me make sure my key for God mode is working. I checked this earlier and it looked like this worked. So yeah, so we're in God mode, but if I press this button, we are out of God mode. Very cool. So I have a God mode hotkey now. And so the last time we played, we worked on this crazy, gigantic build. And if I had the copy and paste for the insorters connected to assembly machines, it probably would have been a lot easier last time. But if we do any big build today, it'll hopefully be easier to copy and paste them. What's up, Pieboy? How are you doing, sir? But Tuesday, I think we finished everything except starting the quantum chip production, putting them into here, and then that going over where they need to go. And I think that's all we need to actually finish this build. Let me see here. So I think it's just insorters and outsorters in this and belting into there. There are some other things we're going to need to do. I'm going to need to build the launchers and everything. So I don't think we're going to start launching the Dyson Gyrosphere components yet. We'll have to do a little bit more work before we do that. But we are just almost there. So let's jump right in to see if we can get all this done. Get all this going here. I've been thinking, like, as I've been sleeping the last couple days, I've been like, okay, what do I need to do to prepare for the actual start of the Dyson Gyrosphere? I probably need to make sure I have enough mining going on. I need to set up all the, figure out how many of the EM rail ejectors I want to use for each layer, and actually build the launching pads. So there's some other few things I gotta get done, but I think all the building automation will be done with this. You have Chateau Le Pieboy, though. You know, it's always good to have Chateau Le Pieboy. Such simple quality of life mods that make a big difference, yeah. Whoops. Yeah, I have them now, so hopefully they'll be useful for today's stuff that we'll be doing. Alright, so now we just need the outsorters for these guys, and we will have, I believe... Oh, that is the wrong way. Everything we need for the... What I think I'm going to do is have the small carrier rockets actually start building, but not actually have them start launching it. That way I can track resources to see if everything starts working and building. I can see if we have enough power for all these buildings we built to run at the same time, and if we have enough raw resources for all the things that we're building to be going at full capacity. So that is some of the few things I want to check out here. So this is going to go over to where these guys go, and I can follow where these guys go. They're going to go to... You know what? I want to actually unplug this guy too. So we stop. I want all these to no longer be going, because we're going to turn all those on at once after I create a save file that'll be used to capture the time lapse, hopefully. Alright, so it's the final part of the build. Where's the final part of the build? It should be right over here. Is that right? Here it is. Okay. So here we go. We got all 3 pieces. And I think I'm going to start building these. But I'm not going to have them be launched yet. So let's finish this final little bit here. And actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to set up so I can use my new mod here. We're going to set up the insorters on this first guy, and then we'll delete all these and copy and paste them. That's how we'll do this. And see if that mod works. It'll be a test for one of our new mods here. And then will be the output that will go this way. So if I do the 3 sorters here, it'll be in, out. And then if I delete this and shift click this, hey, look at that. The in sorters, out sorters are copied. Oh, man, I wish I had had that over the last week and a half. I should have gotten done the mods earlier. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 10 in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 there. Good game, devs. Pay attention to the community mods and gain inspiration for improving the game, in your opinion. Sure, yeah. And hopefully they will do that. 2, 3. Alright, there we go. So there is the final build. I'm going to put a planetary logistics to receive these items. Right here. This is going to be the small carrier rockets. This. Power this guy. And there we go. This build is done. We're not going to launch things yet, but as this all starts spinning back up, I want to see what our power starts to do. Our consumption demand should start going up as everything turns back on. All the machines should be slowly turning back on this planet. By the way, also, I'm trying out a new mic that my dad sent me, so you all let me know if there's any better or worse audio quality today. Okay, so are you guys all going? Wow, these are actually 15 a minute. I'm not making 100 a minute. I'm making 150 a minute. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, I'm making even more than I thought I was. Because let me pull up what we're doing here. The small carrier rockets, 10 buildings. I completely forgot that this 100 a minute is times 1.5 because this is for a Mark 1 machine. So we actually need enough launchers to launch 150 a minute, not 100 a minute, which will be even faster than I thought. So, but these are all going full speed. Yeah, my power's going up. My slight worry is that we might not have enough power as all these things start turning back on. Okay. And we might not have enough hydrogen. Well, everything's starting to turn back on. What I'm going to do is actually go... I have... I thought I had more orbital collectors. Maybe I'll request more orbital collectors. Make sure we're gathering every bit of hydrogen from the gas giant in this system as we can. Let's see, orbital collectors, are they here? Yeah, we're probably not going to be getting enough hydrogen. No orbital collectors here. Okay, I need a new guy to request those. Right there. This is going to be orbital collectors I want to grab. These guys. The smallest amount, like I just like 400 is fine. Remote demand. Okay. And we do this. I actually need some more of these little robots here. Do I have any of them in here? Here or here? Looks like no, but I have them in one of these things, I think. Or maybe I need to request them as well? Nah, I got them. Nice. There. We need the warpers to go to this guy. I did say I was making 150 a minute. Oh, did I? Okay. For some reason, I feel like I'd said 100 a minute. And that's why I said I needed 20 of the launchers, because those each do 5 a minute. But I think I'm going to need more than that. Alright, what's my power looking like? Okay, we're still keeping on top of the power. The resources that I'm worried about is... yeah, hydrogen. Hydrogen. That's the one that I'm a little bit worried about, that we're not going to be bringing enough into the system. So I'm going to let these come, which might mean I need to do more... what are the best ways to get hydrogen? Probably turning fire ice into hydrogen. We're doing that in a couple places. I think I'm actually burning that in one place. Let me go check. I was worried that I would overload on hydrogen in one of my chemical plant builds. So let me go find that and actually remove the overflow going into that. Is this right here? Okay, that's the graphene. Rand, if you're still thinking of ways to do a time lapse, I remember someone mentioned pressing V, then double clicking the sun. What does that do? It does this. I guess this would kind of work. This is not really the view I want. I want the view to be in real third person. These guys. These guys right here. Yeah. We don't have enough hydrogen here for this. So this is actually backed up because the graphene's... it's actually the graphene not being used up quickly enough. But that's being slowed down because we don't have enough hydrogen. I wonder if I should do a build of these guys that's just for the hydrogen. What can I do with graphene? Like, I don't know what to do with the overflow of graphene. Looks like hydrogen is going to be the main bottleneck right now. This right here is doing what I want it to do, though. So it's only going here if the hydrogen does back up. But yeah, not enough hydrogen here. So it's 100% hydrogen that I'm not getting enough of. So let's go see if these orbital collectors have come here yet. How's my power doing, by the way? All right, we still haven't crested the 1 gigawatt mark yet. Alright, let's see. Where's the new one I built? Was it this one? Where's this one over here? Okay. All right, we're going to make sure we're getting every bit of hydrogen from the gas giant in this system that we can. Which is at Vildier 3. I know I put a bunch of orbital stations, but I don't think I put every single one I could. So, what's up, Arisia? How are you doing, my friend? So if I'm making 150... eventually we'll be making 150 rockets a minute. And each launcher can do 5 a minute. 150 divided by 5 is what? I was going to be doing 20. 30. I think I need to make 30 launchers now is what I'll need to make. 30, not 20 like I originally thought. What's up, Shogi? How are you doing, sir? Anklebane was telling me earlier that he's working on on silver tech on his Valheim. So we got some catching up to do on that. You're relying on me to get you through some overtime with your sanity intact. Tonight hen derp? What? I'll do my best. I'll do my best to help you with your sanity. I make no promises, though. There's apparently a way to speed up the game with one of the mods I did, too, so I'm gonna have to... I think I see 1x in the top right of the screen. I think I can actually speed that up as well now with one of the mods I used, which will hopefully help with the time-lapse recording I'm gonna do eventually. That was an emote fail, is what that was. Gotcha. We need to catch up. We need to catch up. Apparently, I don't know. I guess we need to get iron armor. Is I guess the next thing we need to work towards. Next upgrade we need to do. Okay, why is my turning feeling so weird? Am I not actually on the planet yet? I'm pressing forward and he's going up. The hell's happening? Okay, can I land on this planet, please? What is happening? Am I in God mode? What the hell's happening? There we go. It would not land me here. Okay, alright, so we're placing all of the orbital collectors here. And I'm gonna wait for my machines this time so I don't lose them, because that often happens. My robot here. You can make me some iron armor now. Nice. As well as some for Pi. Can you set the travel limit on orbital collectors? You saw vessels of hydrogen leaving the system from here. Oh, yeah. Man, I'd have to click on each one of these, wouldn't I? Actually, I don't think I can for these guys. These guys don't allow me to do that, it doesn't look like. But I'm collecting from other places, too, that should be coming here as well. They shouldn't be taking hydrogen from here. I'm requesting it on Vildier 1. I'm not supplying it. So they shouldn't be taking it. What I might need to do is go back home to our original home and make sure that they're not requesting hydrogen from here. That might be what I need to do. Maybe that's what you're saying. Back in Gamma Booty's home, make sure that they're limit those guys. Basically, limit them. And what I might need to do is go to other stars close by to here and just place these orbital stations around all of them, or the gas giants around these other stars, just so I'm gathering all of the hydrogen from all of the gas giants that are in proximity to this, to our new home of Vildier here. So, because I think it really is hydrogen. I think hydrogen is going to be the bottleneck for this build, because it's so much hydrogen. If I Alt tab, it says I need Grand total of 8,800 hydrogen a minute. 8,800 hydrogen a minute. And that depends on, you know, how much we're harvesting it, if we're how many of these collectors we got going and all that. It's going to be able to, if we're going to reach that number, I feel like. Now, as I build all these things, I'm purposefully allowing the actual rockets to be made on Vildir, but I'm purposefully not launching them because I don't want to start the launch until I create my save. That way, to create the time lapse, I'll have a save where I can let it run idle and I won't run out of resources. That's why I want to get all this resource gathering and power production all fixed so that I don't have to, I can leave it idle. Okay, so we have gone around this entire planet with orbital collectors. So this should be as much as I can gather here, because I'm pretty sure this has to be around the equator, right? Yeah, it has to be around the equator. And it can't be done like on... It can't be done on the meridian, can it? No, only at the equator. Alright, so that's all of these we can do. Local... Local planet, 1851 a minute. That's a pretty good amount. When I say Vildir system. Hydrogen. Yeah. You can see we're currently consuming double what we're producing in this system. And we need a lot more. So, let me... How many of these guys did I get? I wonder how many orbital collectors it takes us around each gas giant. I'm thinking what I do is I go to every gas giant in the local, in the stars close to this, and orbital collect all of them. And also, I should make a trip to Gamma Booties and limit the distance that the hydrogen we're collecting there can be brought in. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go to Gamma Booties first. I'm going to go there first. Because we are collecting some hydrogen over there. I want to stop these guys pulling from this system if they are. I'm trying to think if there's any place else pulling hydrogen. And I don't think I have any other systems that are requesting hydrogen. I don't believe. Man, we're so close to getting this this build actually. The build's done, but getting the resource collection for this build to be able to run at full capacity is the next goal. And then after we get that done, then we can save and let things start building. And off stream overnight, I can get some footage I can use for a time lapse of this thing come together. I was wondering if there's a mod that allows you to like change a planet's orbit to be, what is it called? Tidal locked. Because if I could make Vildir 2 tidal locked, where it's always facing the sun, I could plant my guy on the planet, get in first person, look up, turn off the UI, and it would always be facing the planet. Always be facing the star, and that would be kind of perfect for capturing. Oh my gosh, that was lag. I don't know if that's a thing you can do. There might. There are a bunch of different mods. There might be a mod that allows you to like edit orbits and stuff. I might have to look into that. Okay, Gamma Booties. This one right here. Okay. All right, and crash. Okay, so I want to check the The place where we're requesting hydrogen should be over here, I believe. Is it this one? Yes. No, that's requesting the fire ice. Oh, this is requesting the hydrogen. Okay. So you're full up on hydrogen, but you also have a full transport range. We're going to limit you to... How many light years are we... do I want to limit to? Vildior is 19 away. Bead, Kochab, Gamma Cancri, those... Sabic. I think if I do 10... I'll be safe, I think. So we're going to limit this to 10 light years. Wait, this is remote supplying. It's not remote demanding. Remote supply. So this actually could supply that. Where am I? Am I demanding hydrogen? I should be demanding hydrogen somewhere. Am I crazy? If I'm getting hydrogen here... Remote supply. This isn't remote demand of hydrogen. This is planetary hydrogen. Oh, my copper is looking really thin over here. I should be remote demanding hydrogen from somewhere on this planet. God, there's so many different logistics stations. Hydrogen, remote demand, here it is. Okay. So this is fine to remote demand, but not from as far away. 10 light years. Go. Well, crap. This is the solar sails we're supplying there are in the same thing as this, so... I need my solar sails to go somewhere else then, because I do want my solar sails to be... because those are supplying the solar sails to that other system. Remote supply, local supply... Do I have solar sails up here? Local supply. If I change one of these to locally or remote supply solar sails, I can separate that from the hydrogen. Okay. Yeah, this will be good because it'll be with my small carrier rockets as well. So solar sails, local demand, remote supply, and that has the range, so these guys can supply them over there, and they should be taking them from here. Good. And he won't be able to supply past 10 light years. I'll just say remote storage for this right now. Okay. And so, these... I wonder what speed we're making these at. These are actually slowed down by these guys, which are slowed down by... I think I just... The copper that I noticed being thin? Yeah. Copper is now thinning out for these guys, too. Okay. I need to... Looks like our copper smelting on this planet. We are not getting copper ore. Is this planet like out of copper? 143,000 copper left on this planet. Iron ore is almost completely gone on this planet. Was I mining? I think I might need to get more mining of copper set up. I don't think I've done all the mining of copper in this system yet. No copper here. You dirty rat. What do you want from me, copper? Another episode of How to Get Distracted with Rand. I know we were working on something else, but these are all things that need to be done because I need those solar sails. Unless I want to do a giant solar sail build on the planet that I was just working on, I need my solar sails here to, you know, keep on producing. So, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Shift click one of those. So this is important stuff here. Hey, what's up, Plunder Pig? Alright, so I wanted to get more, these guys here. The interstellar logistics stations. How many of these do I have? I have 7. So we got like 13. Should have 2 stacks of them. Okay. Get even more of these guys. And make sure we have plenty of miners. So I'm going to go, I need to get more copper mining going. Oh, that's too many. Okay. So copper mining, I'm going to go make sure we're mining all the copper that's in this system already. And if I need to go do more copper mining elsewhere, we will. And actually, I could probably even make sure that this guy is, that we're getting all the hydrogen from this guy that we can. It looks like we're not. So I'm allowing this system to supply hydrogen to Vildiers. If I get more hydrogen here, that will help as well. But yes, this is definitely one of those things, you know, one thing leads to another thing, leads to another thing, that whole Malcolm in the Middle thing that has been referenced multiple times. But let's make sure we're getting all the hydrogen from here that we can. These guys are actually full on hydrogen, so I need to probably make sure that we are transferring this hydrogen to Vildier. I think it's set up so that it can go there. Remote supply. That's the fun part of Pack Factory games. Yeah, you never run out of stuff to do. There's always more stuff to do. Alright, so we're going to do the hydrogen things, and then we're going to go make sure we're mining all the copper in the system. I'm pretty sure over on Gamma Booties 4, there's more copper I'm not mining, I think. Might have to get copper from another system close by here or something. The never-ending... Ah, crap. Nope. Oh. The never-ending list of honey-do projects. Honey-do, is that what those projects are called? That your spouse gives you? Honey, do this. In this case, honey is this video game telling me what to do, I guess. I wonder how many orbital collectors it takes to completely wrap around an entire gas giant. So I've talked about this game a couple times, but there's an action RPG that I've been watching some streamers play recently that might be, I don't know if it'll be like the next game I want to try to stream or if it's the next game I want to play just for fun off stream, called Last Epoch. That looks pretty cool, kind of a Diablo 3 Path of Exile style game. That might be one of the next games I check out to play for fun, or possibly stream. I don't know. Usually action RPGs aren't the style of game that a lot of people on my stream enjoy watching, so I usually just play those for my fun downtime rather than a streaming game. But looks like an interesting alternative to Path of Exile and some of the other action RPGs that have been popular the last few years. Popular nowadays. Wow, I haven't... There was a lot of hydrogen I wasn't gathering on our gas giant. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Why wasn't I collecting all this hydrogen already? Alright, I do see we will be able to complete this circle here soon. I had no idea how much hydrogen we would eventually need. No idea. One of the things that I find interesting when I watch other streamers who are, you know, who live in different parts of the world, I love hearing the different accents. So one of the Path of Exile streamers who I occasionally watch, who was playing Last Epic that I was watching last night, his name is Ziggy D, and he is, I think, in New Zealand or Australia. And hearing that accent, it's very interesting to me, because like he'll say things like no, he'll say no, but there's like, it almost sounds like there's an R mixed in there, no, or something. I can't exactly do the accent, but should I go over here? No. It was very, very interesting style of accent. I don't know if anybody here in chat is Australian or New Zealand and recognizes that, knows what I'm talking about. I don't know what the phonetic symbol of that style of O would be, but there's definitely some diphthong action going on in there. You were thinking of that just yesterday, were you? Alright, that should be the last one, I believe, that I can do. Yeah. Okay, so how many of these guys do I have? 38, so I'll probably want to come back for more. But before we do that, let's go see. Actually, we're right next to Gamma Booties 3. Let's grab... like, basically fill up our inventory with the hydrogen collector guys here. What are those? The things I was just placing? Orbital collectors. They are used to collect the resources of the gas giants. Needs to consume the collected fuel materials to maintain the energy required to work in orbit. Basically, you plant them around a gas giant, and it slowly collects hydrogen. And usually one other material. In this case, at our home gas giant, it's hydrogen and deuterium. The Gamma Booties... we're in Gamma Booties. The gas giant in Vildior, it collects hydrogen and... fire ice. Why aren't we making more orbital collectors, by the way? Is it the copper being out? Let me just make sure, because we need these guys to be being made. Orbital collector is automated somewhere over here. Yeah. Slow reinforced thrusters because... actually this isn't slowed down at all, is it? No, these aren't slowed down by okay, titanium. Yeah, these guys aren't making quite fast enough, it looks like, for two of these guys to be running. But I've been using a lot of these, so okay, that's fine. I don't need those made like super fast, so it should be fine. Alright, so let's go to... let me check my system here and see how much copper's on Gamma Booties 4 and Gamma Booties 1. Gamma Booties 4 has 1.6 million copper. Gamma Booties 1, 10 million. Alright, we're going to Gamma Booties 1. There's 10 million copper we can be mining over there, and I'm sure I'm not mining at all. Original Dyson sphere. Doesn't it look so quaint? So small and quaint. Just a little soccer ball. Or basketball, maybe. You're so small and quaint compared to what we're working on building. All right, let's go mine some copper. And shwaboopy. Okay, so let's find all the copper on this planet, start mining it, and it should fix, hopefully, our problem back home. I'm actually smelting copper here. Where's this copper going? Ah, it's being used for builds I'm doing here. Okay, cool. So I don't want to pull that. Ooh, here we go. Got like 3 million copper right here. Am I actually exporting copper off this planet, I guess is the question. I don't know that I am. Let me see. Frickin' autosave lag, okay. So if I do copper, remote supply, local demand. Okay, so we don't have any that's remote supplying yet. But if I set planetary logistics systems at all the copper ones say remote supply, it should bring it to here. Okay. And transport range of vessels. Do I want to do infinite here, or do I want this? I think I only want this to be local. So this will only supply copper to my home planet here. Gambooty's one that's running out of copper. There. Today, honestly, is probably going to be a lot of this kind of stuff. Just gathering more resources, because I have a feeling that's going to be the main thing that's going to stop our big giant build that we just completed from running at full capacity, is just number of resources being mined per minute. So it's probably going to be a lot of this today. But hopefully by the end of the day, we will have so many resources being mined that I will be able to leave everything idle, and the 150 per minute small carrier rockets will be able to go non-stop. Okay, there. How's power on this local planet? Ability or system is going back down, probably because it's just missing resources, but local planet here. Oh wow, we have a very high power capacity on this planet. Okay. So, Mark II belts. There. There. There to there. What's happening? There. No, come on, there. There, there, there. Mark III belt from here. Going into there. DSP eating up resources ran a little sluggish, is it? I don't see any dropped frames. It doesn't look sluggish on my end. I don't see any dropped frames, and I don't see my bitrate going down, so hopefully not. If If it is, I don't see it on my end. I do still want to invest, though, in a second graphics card eventually. That is still something that's on my to-do. Maybe the stimulus check that I got, I can invest part of it into that. Invest into another graphics card so that I can have one graphics card completely dedicated to the streaming side and one completely dedicated to the gaming side. Okay, so there we go. Good. This should be taking that home. All right. Now I can mine, use local planetary things, and they'll all supply to this guy. That will supply to home base there. So that should be good. This is actually slightly slowed down. This one here. There we go. That all looks good. No, Rand, the stimmy is supposed to be blown on drugs, hookers, and fun. I can honestly say I've 2 out of those 3 I've never spent any money on, so I will not be doing that. For me, fun includes graphics cards, so that's how nerdy I am. That is the fun for me. Every bit of copper here. There. Well, although I guess you could call gaming a drug, so... So I guess that is my drug of choice. My addiction is my gaming. There. There we go. Okay, so there's that. There. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have... Yeah, this go directly into there. This guy go directly into... There. I'm seeing a slightly small lower bitrate occasionally. It goes down to 4400, but that shouldn't be too much of a slowdown. I don't think that that would be enough to cause hopefully any lower quality for the stream. Copper ore supply, yes. This there, and then Mark II belt. Go from here over to here, and then upgrade that guy that I just did. Missing 1 ore vein. Oof, you're right. You're right. You're right. Man, which of these can reach it? I guess this guy. Ugh, maybe I just do another one. If I can make it reach in there. Might be able to do it with like something in here. Maybe get rid of this belt. Alright, can I finagle this in here? Haha, there it is. That gets it. There we go. Did you not go in there? Alright, now we're getting from all of them. Beautiful. There we go. Good eye, Silent Steel. Let's see. When you first started playing the original Unreal, you were happy if you could get like 13 FPS. The kids these days. The kids these days. You young whippersnappers. I remember when I had 56K and we thought that was the fastest thing ever. We had to hear our phone dial the internet. We had to use our phone to dial the internet. God, we're old. Sure, Grandpa, sure. Phone call the internet, sure. Okay, that one we're not using. Also, get off my lawn! Alright, what is this guy? Where is this copper going? Okay, this is the one we set up, so that should be sent into Gamma Booties 1. Okay, let's go check the southern hemisphere. See if there's any copper on this side we haven't gathered. Yep, there's some right there. Is that actually close enough to this guy? Yeah, we can have that go right into there. Looks like. Cool. Okay. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. We had to phone call the internet and we had to write a letter to the TV company to get our TV. Do 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 do. Okay. Bum 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 bum. How did I not get you powered? The hell? What the hell? This to here. This to here. This to here. This to here. Mark 3. 1, 2, 3. I think will get us over the solar panels. Yes, it will. And we get it down here. Over and into there. Okay. There we go. This all flowing. Looks like I need to upgrade this belt. That should start unbacking up. Looks good, very nice. Okay, any more copper up over on this side? Here's some. Alright, so let's do a local guy right here. Actually, let's see if there's any other copper close by here. Yeah, I covered up a vein for this. Well, I didn't completely cover it. There's more over there, too. I think I'm going to do this last one and we'll call that good. That should be enough copper for now to make up for the slowdown that we're experiencing, I think. Oh, we're even covering up some here. This is done, so I can uncover these veins, I think. Veins restore. Okay, I think we have restored all those guys. Your first computer had 8K of RAM and couldn't connect to anything except a tape recorder. It also didn't have a processor. First computer didn't have a processor. I don't know exactly what that means, but it sounds old. Are those giant guns? They are. They are, these are the things that launch the solar sails to create the Dyson sphere. They're called EM rail ejectors. It's one of 2 pieces you need to actually launch things up to create the actual Dyson sphere. Tape recorder, what about punch cards? First online game he played was Worms 2 on 64K. Worms 2 on 64K. I don't know what that means. 64K. Was that a type of computer? Is this gonna work here? Yes, there. Okay. There. We'll just have this guy be on its own here. I wonder if Mark 1 belt is fast enough. Copper, supply. Throw those guys in there. Power this guy. Fuzzy wins? What did Fuzzy say? Your first computer... Oh, okay. Was the 8K of RAM. Didn't connect anything except a tape recorder. Card punch machines work for universities. You still can't find any today, but you can find plenty of punch cards. Oh, 64K modem. Okay, yes, I do remember those. Yes, I do remember that. Okay. Something that should be enough copper, hopefully, in this system. Can I look up production, Gamma Booty system, copper ore. Production consumption. All right, we are now producing more than we're consuming by a huge chunk, I believe. So that should be good. Shake them Gamma Booties, that's right. Your first thing had 64K of RAM and it did have a CPU and an SID chip. It is still sitting in the other room, but you don't have a power supply that works. Hope I have some copper I don't want to have on me. Okay, so now it's all about that hydrogen. That should fix the copper issue that was slowing down, I think, the solar sail production. So hopefully that will fix that on Gamma Booties 3, but I'm gonna assume that'll be fine for now. And what I'm going to do, oh, that's the wrong button. We're gonna go collect all the hydrogen from all the gas giants around Vildior. So where is Vildior? Vildior, it's over here. Okay, view. Okay, so the closest stars. So hydrogen signal detected. Hydrogen signal detected. That's basically what I'm looking for. Every star that's got hydrogen signal detected. Ooh, it's got 2 in here. So that might mean there's 2 gas giants I can collect from there. Yes. So this is the closest one to Vildior. So indicator. Indicator. View. Indicator. Okay, there we go. We got a line pointing us so I can find the star we're going to. Cool. Alright. I guess we'll pin it too. I do still have one of my earlier machines over there behind my computer. Over there. But it was actually probably my second or third PC. I've had, gosh, when did I get my first PC? I probably had my first PC when I was like in high school. That machine I built after I graduated from college, but I had a different older machine that I used in college, so I don't remember the stats on any of my old machines, honestly. I do vaguely remember that the first time I got cable internet was amazing. I was like, holy crap, this is so fast. Cable internet, what is this? You mean I don't have to use dial-up 56K modems to get my internet? And download at ridiculously slow speeds? Cable was sweet, man. Of course, that's what I still use. I would love to... I'm hoping the next time I move somewhere, I'll be able to get what is it? Fiber optic is what I'd really like to do, because I feel like fiber optic would make upload speed issues a thing of the past. You've been watching a few years of my FTL videos right now to help you learn the game. Glad I'm still streaming. Nice, Jayhawk. Oh yeah. Played FTL yesterday. I played some FTL that was so spicy yesterday that I rage quit. So yep. Still playing. There we go. That's the gas giant right there. Al Gold 3. Al Gore? Al Gold. Nope. Oh, that's the wrong button. I meant to hit tab to remove this view. Remove that indicator. Okay. You thought you died and went to heaven when you went to college in 1999, got 10 Mbps, half duplex in your dorm? Yeah, right? Okay, let me land here. Okay, so... Okay. Where's the equator? Equator's down. I don't remember the stats of my old friend. Not my old PC friend, no. I've had too many in the meantime, I guess. Okay, we'll start it on this guy right here. Good times, loving the salt. Well, we got 3 runs in yesterday, so I didn't rage quit to get like no FTL in, but it was, oh man, the trolliness from yesterday's FTL was just too damn high. Kestrel B is a really strong ship, and I feel like FTL was, what did we get? We got something like 15 to 20 free hull damage over events in yesterday's FTL run, and I was just like, I can't handle it anymore. Can't handle it anymore. Got 3 wins on easy, no advanced edition. Finally trying out normal advanced edition. Nice, nice. Learn to love your flax, your hacks, and what else is good in advanced edition? Those are the main things, flax and hacks. Can these collectors only be added on the equator? Yes. It says if I do it here, you see orbital collector can only be built at the equator. So we are min-maxing what we can do with these, at least in vanilla. I don't know if there's a change to being able to collect more, but I'm building them as close to each other as possible, and the only place I can place them on the gas giant, which is at the equator. And that's the clip from yesterday when I said, can I get some more free hull damage, please? At an event that was a like 50-50 hull damage, and that's, of course, what happened. So the goal of this game is to create Dyson spheres, as the name suggests. Yes. And we've created one in our starting system that's the very most basic sphere that it can be. And right now what I'm doing is I just recently finished a ginormous build to increase the speed that we can create a Dyson sphere for our latest design that I've called a Dyson Gyrosphere that I'd show you right now, but I'm in a different system, so I can't show you now. That's basically a very complex build that's supposed to look like a Dyson sphere modeled after a gyroscope kind of build that should look pretty darn sweet once it's done. But we're doing a lot of the early legwork to make sure it can be built at its fastest, fullest speed capacity or something like that. Imagine people harnessing the power of stars. Ugh, I was born in the wrong time. Well, if you're saying that if you were born later, that's assuming that humanity as we know it doesn't kill itself before we actually get to become, what is it, a type something civilization? I think Vreed was talking about that at one point. We become a type something civilization once we actually can harvest the power of our own star. What are those different types? I forget what the different types of civilization numbers are. I think it's 3 or 4. Yeah, something like that. I used to... it's been a while since I've read one of those books, but I love those, you know... scientists... theoretical scientists whose, like, their job is... like the one I'm thinking of is Michio Kaku, who is a theoretical physicist or astrophysicist or something who... you know, basically does math and science to figure out how things would be possible or what future science projects, you know, how they would work, and understand how, you know, time travel could be possible or travel between the stars and all that kind of stuff. We've got solar panels. It's enough for you, and it's type 2 that collects all the star's energy. Type 2. Okay. What is it? What is one of his books called? Like Theory of the Impossible or Science of the Future or something like that. Cold fusion reactors in every kitchen. That's right. Cold fusion reactors to make our toast in the morning. All right, so it's looking like it's about 30 to 40 of these guys. I think I had 80 something of these to make it all the way around the planet. It's looking like it's going to be around 30 to 40 maybe. A Type 2 civilization can harness stars. We're a Type 0. Feel like you've already gone around the equator twice? No. Haven't even gone around once. You can see on the bottom left map here, those yellow dots are where we started here. That just kind of shows how crazy big the scale is in this game. And it's even small compared to, you know... it's infinitesimally small compared to real life, you know, gas giants and stars and all that. Yeah, the minimap shows where we are. We're the little white dot down here, and the yellow dots are the ones we've already placed. So we have almost come full circle. Alright, so we have enough to do 1 or 2 more gas giants worth of these guys. Around the world in 90 clicks, that's right. Okay, beautiful. Alright, and the next one... There's Vildior. Al-Waid. That does not have hydrogen. Ursa Majoris does. Epsilon Normae. This is the one that's got 2. Let me go to Ursa Majoris first because I think I'm going to need more collectors for this one. So let me go to Ursa Majoris. Indicator. I really love this indicator line they added. That is really super helpful. That points at stars. It's way more convenient to be able to... That would have been nice while I was looking for the black hole in the neutron star previously. Can you ever automate this building process? These collectors? No. Anything that builds or collects anything, you can't automate the placement of those in this game. Not like you can do in like Space Engineers or something. I guess you can build a structure that can actually place buildings. There's nothing like that as far as I know. Most automation games that I know of, namely Factorio, Satisfactory, anything that builds something for you, you have to manually place. Alright. Are you a gas giant? You're a gas giant, so I think it's you. Yeah. And then do this to remove the indicator. That guy's got nothing. This guy's got the hydrogen, collectible fire, ice, and hydrogen. Okay. I guess in games like modded Minecraft, where you can make like those some things that automatically build stuff for you, like those auto miners and stuff. And that's kind of the fun of this game, is you place all this stuff and then it automatically collects resources for you. So if you automated that process, I'm not sure what the gameplay would be. Creating the automators, automate the automators. That would be the gameplay, I guess. Equator, are we almost to the equator? There it is. Okay. I'm waiting for my robot, because I have just placed these as quickly as I could before, and then I eventually had to wait for all my constructor robots to get back to me. we're doing on fuel. We're doing fine. Alright, speed this a little up while I wait for that one to come get to me. I place that one. Leapfrogging constructor robots. I wonder if the veins utilization research that I'm doing right now applies to these collectors. Does anybody know? Or if that's only... I would assume that's only for, you know, iron, copper, those types of veins. That's what at least the image makes me think of, that it's just those veins. I wouldn't think it would increase the efficiency of your orbital collectors, though. Even though these are kind of like veins, because these big orbital collectors are basically the miners for the gas giants. You think it does, but you have no clue? Okay. Well, I guess I could check it. It's like right now... wow, you can actually name the orbital collectors. Well, I don't know. 0.41 a second. %, mining speed, -6% ore consumption. Reduces the consumed ores in each mining operation. It doesn't say anything about it. We're at still 23 minutes, so I would have to come check this planet and see if it changed from 0.41 to something else to see if it would actually affect these guys. I feel like it doesn't just from that description, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe... I hope you're right, Life-Saving Karachi, that it does. It just, from the description, makes me think that it doesn't. Okay. Alright, so after we finish this build, we'll go back to Vildior. I can show you, Jayhawk, the build that I was talking about earlier, the crazy, complicated Dyson Gyrosphere, as I'm calling it, that all this build is going to be working towards. Because we just need so much hydrogen for... What is all this hydrogen even for? So a lot of it's for turning hydrogen to deuterium. Other parts of it are for some crystals or something, I think. Hey, what's up, Azura? How are you doing, my friend? Have you recovered from hanging around my stream for almost 8 hours yesterday? It's a lot of work hanging out in a stream for 8 hours. I gotta say, I was pretty tired after I think I streamed for 7 hours and 50-something minutes yesterday. That's a long stream for me. I know a lot of streamers like stream like 8 to 9 hours regularly. Whew. That's a long stream. It's like carrying stacks of bricks. Oh man, you're a trooper. A true trooper. To hang around watching a stream for that long. It's a hard life. It's a hard life. Did I manage to get wins at the end of the Loop Hero run? Nah. But we did get our best... We got to the furthest loop that we've gotten to so far with the Necro. I think we got to loop... Oh, I don't even remember what number we were on, but... We got pretty far and got a decent number of resources. We were able to build the... I think we built the Intelligence Center. Intel Center. Which is, I think, was our goal. We got the Supply Depot first, then we got the Intel Center next, so... Now, there's actually more than 40 of these guys, it looks like, to surround an entire gas giant. So, tomorrow we'll be playing more Loop Hero, and my goal is going to be probably to unlock a couple more of those things, like the smelter and possibly forests, because apparently forests instead of plains or meadows or whatever, are supposed to be a lot better for the Necro. Okay, so I think that's about 40 of these guys to supply to surround a planet, a gas giant. So let's fly back to Vildiur. All right, where is Vildiur? There you are. I was playing Rogue. Well, I played Necro and Rogue. The last run I did in the day was a Necro run. So with the Rogue, I got enough to unlock the supply depot, and then I think I was like only one medal away from unlocking the Intel Center, and I did a Necro run to try out that character again and unlock the Intel Center, I believe. All right, so Vildiur 1. Crap. Vildiur 1, where are ya? Vildiur 2. Vildiur 1, there you are. What do I think of the Loop Hero classes? I think they're pretty interesting. I feel like what I actually need to do is I need to play the starting warrior again. Like, I played the warrior a couple times. It was like, I don't like him. Then I got the rogue, and I was like, okay, I feel like I like this character a little better. And I got my first win with the rogue, and then I immediately went into the Necro next. So, I feel like maybe I should try... Is he called the warrior? Whatever the starting character is called. Maybe I should try him again on the... Chapter 2. I don't know if he's got AoE attacks though, or some AoE mechanic that would work for that mirror spamming boss. Warrior can't be leveled up, right? Or is it now unlocked and you can level them up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure every character can be leveled up. I just hadn't unlocked it when I played the warrior. Oh, we bounced right off. Oh, come on. Let me land. Slow down. All right, let's see what our hydrogen looks like now. After all those extra things we've placed, is our hydrogen looking any better? Well, there's a lot in transit. I feel like I might actually need to have a second logistics station requesting hydrogen, actually, to increase the throughput. So I'm going to do that right here. Oh, I never maxed out those guys. So, hydrogen. Local, remote demand a local supply. There we go. It's even more. Very nice. Okay. So this is the local Vildiur system. Hydrogen. Something 4254. I guess the real way to check if we're getting enough hydrogen is if the deuterium guys are getting their hydrogen they need. Actually, yeah, it's like this hydrogen right here. Yeah, there's some... Yeah, these crystals take hydrogen. The big consumer of hydrogen is these guys over here. And they... all actually have hydrogen, and deuterium is backed up right now. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. Nice. We have enough hydrogen there. And there. That's good. And that's the deuterium. Okay, so we're creating the deuterium fast enough, so that's nice. These guys over here. These crystals here. This is where we're really... eating up a lot of hydrogen, but there we go. Okay, hydrogen's backed up there. Very nice. I need to highlight the rockets. That's the main thing. Because we're looking to be making 150 of these small carrier rockets a minute. Currently, we're making 370. 37.5 a minute. So this is definitely not as fast as it should be. Although, I wonder if it's made enough that its storage is filled. Because if the storage gets filled, it'll stop making them. No, the storage is not filled. So what's slowing us down? It's the quantum chips, it looks like. It's the quantum chips. Which are... where are they? They're just over here, I think. So let's see if there's another resource that's slowing us down. Where are the quantum chips being made? That's the build we looked at first today. Necro is good versus the Mirror Girl. Well, yeah, but apparently to really get good builds on the Necro, what I've been told is that you need to have Forest card unlocked, and I haven't unlocked that yet. It's really hard. It's been really hard to me to make progress on the Necro. Here's the build. I think it's the crystals. Were these crystals slow down before? Okay, I think these crystals have slowly been catching back up because the hydrogen that we just supplemented it, so... Okay. This all looks good. But what you... Oh, you're slowed down by processors. Oh. Okay, and processors are slowed down by... microcrystalline components. I bet you we don't have enough copper. Yeah. Alright, so my copper smelting is slow because my copper... Well, my copper ore is backed up. I'm not mining enough copper. Okay. Alright, I need to be... Yeah, I think I'm only mining copper from this planet. I need to be requesting copper from outside this planet. I think I actually set that up, but I didn't actually do remote demand on it yet. Oh, I did do a remote demand, but I don't have any place within 12 light years where I'm mining the copper. So, I need to do another copper mining. Basically what I did back home, I need to do here. Wow. Hydrogen. Are we getting the hydrogen fast enough? I have two different things. Oh god. Alright, I think I need to even get more hydrogen than I've already gotten. This is crazy. Hydrogen and copper. Those seem to be the two things that will that'll bottleneck us here. So let me get a couple materials here. I bet you iron will be an issue too as we get the other things going, but let's do this one resource at a time. Where are my belts? Here's my belts. Belts. We've got enough miners. Do I need power? I have wind turbines and I have solar panels. Good. And where was these guys? Okay. There we go. Alright, so first of all, we'll see if there's any copper on this planet we're not mining. I'm pretty sure I'm mining all of it. Oh, and I would be wrong. There's lots of copper I'm not mining here. Okay. Well, that's a quick upgrade on this planet. The arsenal gives you an additional item slot, you think, if you don't already have it? Arsenal. Okay. There's a lot of things I still need to unlock, Krillin, so yeah, I don't think I'm... Oh yeah, I feel like I'm not... this one. Iron. Okay. Okay, so we got copper there. This guy's demanding copper, so I can actually... I want to supply copper, so... I need things supplying copper, so I'm going to do this here. Kind of halfway between these two copper guys. Copper ore. Supply. Robots. Power. And get plenty of miners going here. But, like, I think the, I don't think it's the arsenal. I think it's the Not the smith. There's something on the bottom right of the upgrade building screen of Loop Hero that we're trying to get next, right next to the smith. I think it starts with an A, but I can't remember what it's called. Is it the arsenal? Maybe it's something like that, but I can't remember. That's kind of the next thing I was looking to upgrade. Both here and back home, not enough kappas. You dirty rat. You dirty kappa. I'll just do Mark III belts for all of these here. The arsenal is a golden card. Okay, that might be one of the things we're looking to unlock next, actually. But yeah, getting an extra equipment slot sounds like a huge deal. Because on the Necro, it seems like you just need so many different stats. You know, the skeleton level up, the skeleton quality, the skeleton numbers. Like, it just seems like there's more stats on the skeleton than the other one that need to be balanced. Or, not skeleton, the necromancer need to be balanced to get a winning build. But I'm also still, I would still consider myself a noob in I want to say Necrodancer. In Loop Hero. I've only won once with the rogue, so certainly still a noob with only one win so far. There and there. Okay. It is smelter, you need the intel center as well to get the arsenal card, which gives you the equipment slot, which I did get the intel center. So that's good. Looks like we're working towards the upgrades we need to make the Necro playable. All right, so there's 2 more copper veins we've gotten. Okay, there are 3 more copper veins up here. Okay. Ooh, and I can even get some iron over there. Let's do that. We are not totally exploiting this planet all the way already? What the hell's wrong with us? I'll even get stone as well. We need to exploit all the resources on all of our planets. Exploit all the resources. So this is going to be iron, copper, stone, supplying robots, and power. Is there any power supply close by? Over here, looks like. There we go. How's our power on this planet, by the way? Okay, we're still producing far more power than we are using, which is a good thing. But hopefully tomorrow we can get our first necromancer win in Loop Hero. That would be pretty awesome. I mean, maybe I'll even try to get my first fighter win in tomorrow. Okay. Maybe I can do some farming for resources on the fighter on the first chapter to unlock some things if I need to do that, and just try to get our first win with that character. Okay, there's copper. Let's get some iron here. I don't want to only get 4 veins with that guy. Yeah, that's much better. Let's actually put belts before power. That way I don't get a bunch of iron in my inventory. There. 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 And there. Beautiful. All right, so some stone here. This is Happy Resource Gathering Day here on Dyson Sphere today. Happy Resource Gathering Day. Yesterday was Happy Mantis Day. Today is Happy Mine All the Things. Because we're filthy humans who don't care about our environment day. It's the opposite of Earth Day, you know? The opposite of Earth Day. Happy Exploit Your Planet for All Its Resources Day. There. There. And... there. That doesn't sound like a happy day at all. No, it doesn't. It doesn't really. Okay, so there's stone. Then we want this copper here. I should probably do its own separate line for each one of these guys. That way it's not slowed down by belts not being able to move the resource fast enough. There. 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 That guy. Combine there. Beep, 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 beep. That looked good. That looks good. I don't want to mess up the sulfur, because I might grab that eventually. And then around here looks like to go into there. Very nice. And power this guy. Okay, so there's all that copper going. Was that all the copper? I think, was there another one over here? One over here, yes. Alright, hopefully with all this copper we will not be bottlenecked by the copper mining, at least. We're trying to solve all our bottlenecks before we actually start the actual Dyson Sphere launching part. How am I gonna get that one in the middle there? There's a couple in the middle there that I'm not sure if I'll be able to reach here. Oh, holy crap, that works. Okay. That looks like that's sitting right on top of the... Alright, that's fine. Alright, if you say it's fine, game, I will take your word for it. Ooh, I got a slot right here. Okay, let's actually just do copper and supply right there, and that'll save me some belts. Do 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 boo. There. there. And then around to over here. Power these guys. Okay. And then I need to plug you into here. Plug you in right there. Oh, where's the random copper that we've picked up in the meantime? Do that. All right. Let's see. If the places where our copper was running out is doing any better. I guess the quick way to see will be, okay, 89.7. So this is going up. That needs to be 150 a minute. And we're actually about to be full here, so what I need to do is I kind of need another storage of that. So where are our launchers? I need to set up the logistics station that's going to request the pieces for that. Oh, it's already full. It's already full. Okay. Well, because once those fill up, that's going to stop the production of it. So that's why I'm like, how do I want to do this? Okay. Can I see? I guess I just need to take a look at the different pieces. If this is not being slowed down anymore. Just got a shipment of quantum chips, so it's still quantum chips that could be slowing it down. Quantum chips are. I'm gonna need to memorize where the different pieces are of this thing. Quantum chips are, I believe, are over here. Maybe over here. Yeah, there's the processors. All right, processors. All right, I don't see any missing copper here, so that's a good sign. Am I seeing any missing iron or anything? Copper looks good there. Man, these just fields of dreams here. Fields of assemblers are crazy. Here's the one where the copper was not being quick enough. I almost wonder if I did my smelting numbers right. These are all going. I don't see any that are not going here. So the copper is... This copper ore is now enough. Now it looks like silicon might not be enough. So I might need to do some extra silicon mining. Yeah, looks like our silicon's starting to clear out. Okay. Alright, so is there any silicon on this planet that I'm not mining? That's the next thing. I think silicon I knew was going to be an issue, so I'd already mined everything, but let me check and make sure. Yeah, silicon veins. How much silicon's on this planet? 5.9 million. There's 75 million copper. There's even a couple more copper veins I haven't mined up here, and iron. Wow, 58 million iron, 75 million copper. Alright, let's see. Copper ore, 6,000, consuming 42,000. So it looks like I need more iron and I need more silicon. So let me go. Like I said, I saw some more iron veins. Let's go get some more iron. And then we're going to have to find, I think, if there's any other planets in this system that have more silicon that we can gather. So thankfully we got 2 iron deposits here. We can just plug them right into there. Today is all about them resources. No building. No automating. No building. No building. Hey, nice. Here we go. That should work right in there. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay. we're setting up all these miners. It's nice to see that extra vein utilization upgrade being completed. That's a sight for sore builder eyes. Okay, and then power these guys. Okay, so there's iron, and then we have one over here. I missed a note on that iron, did I? Oof, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. And you, sir, you are right. Yeah, I think I went too far forward and missed that one. Yeah, okay, I guess we got to do that. You'll be on Valheim tonight if I'm available. You think you're going to pay old Bone Mass a visit? All right. I believe I should be up for that tonight, as long as I don't stream for another 8 hours tonight. But I don't plan on it because I was exhausted after last night. So that's why I didn't even look at getting on last night. I was just like, after that long stream, I am all social gamed out for the day. But I should be up for that tonight. There. And then... there. I got caught up on all my League of Legends videos watching last night, so... watched, Cloud9 play against 100 Thieves in the mid-seasonal invitation semifinals or something like that. Gotta get my league watching in. Okay. What's up, Boxplot? How are you doing? By the way, the veins utilization does affect the orbital collectors, you're certain now. Really? Okay, that's awesome. Did you like check it in your game and look to see if numbers changed with doing a research thing, or did you wiki it? How'd you find out? Okay, so there's that. Okay, it looks like we're going above the iron we need now, but let's see if there's any more close by that I can get access to. That'll be quick and easy. What about titanium? Actually, I think I think we're probably okay on titanium, but we have 2 copper and a titanium over here. 2 copper and 2 titanium. So let's grab those. The 2 titaniums, I guess I can actually go right into here since we're already doing that. Yeah. And we'll grab extra copper. Just because we already know we've had to use a lot. So it does not hurt to have even more. Like the filthy human we are, we're gonna exploit this planet for all it's worth. All it's worth. Wiki, you're still not playing DSP yet. However, you think you're going to start this weekend. Nice. All right. Prepare to start your addiction. Prepare for addiction. Addiction started. Whoops, not that one. There. There. We're gonna plug this guy down into that guy there. Scooby dooba dooba scooba dooba scooba doo. Okay. Let's get power for these miners up here. And as we're doing all this, power. Okay, we're still good on power. Alright, so copper, we'll do a... Is there a guy around here I can throw more copper into? I could throw the copper into this if I don't want to do another logistics station. This one's got iron. Yeah, let's throw the copper into here. A little bit longer belt, but save me from having to place another logistics station. Looks like our hydrogen's keeping up, though. Looks like it. Maybe just barely, and I think our stuff is getting backed up too. Oh! Optical grading crystals, another thing that might not be keeping up. Okay. It's crazy. So many stinking resources, man, that we need for this build. I knew this was going to be the case. I kind of knew this was going to be the next big thing I'd have to do, but still, it's pretty crazy to see just the sheer ridiculous amounts of resources this build we've been working on for so long is requiring. It's pure ridiculousness. You're already addicted for sure. You went from watching me around 3 hours a week to 20 plus when I started streaming DSP. The addiction starts before you even play. That sounds like when I probably started watching FTL way back in the day, when I would just watch Lethal Frag play it for hours. Some of the other streamers that I've watched play automation games I've been addicted to was Sevadis. I don't know if he still streams, but he used to do all sorts of crazy, giant automated Minecraft builds. That's what I would watch like crazy. Copper there. Okay, we're probably gonna have to do 2 belts of this. How fast this is gonna move. So this. Oh man, the robots are active today, it looks like. Thank you for the band, Shogi. Appreciate that. You're not Randbot. You're not welcome round here. Okay, there's that. One more copper guy, and then we're going to have to go on a hunt for more silicon. And also place these other orbital collectors that I got in that system that had, I believe, 2 gas giants worth of hydrogen that we could go collect. I want to get that guy up there. There we go. Okay, did we miss any there? I don't think we missed any of those guys. Let's come out and go across over there. It's hard to see at night in this game. Yeah, I guess on stream it is a little dark. It's not as dark, at least from my visual. I don't know if there's any way to turn that up in the stream at all. I don't think there is. Silly bots, they should be advertising optical grading crystals. Yeah, then I might be like, oh, I can get more optical grading crystals? Where? Now that's an ad I can get behind. Well, you have a place where I can get cheap and easy silicon for free? Okay. Okay. Alright, looks like we're way good on copper, iron, Titanium, we're good. Stone, we're good. So silicon. It looks like we might be okay, but I should probably make sure I'm mining everything on this planet. The silicon. Those both are being mined. That one's being mined. I believe we are mining all the silicon on this planet. Let me check on Vildier 2. Do you have silicon? You do. I think I already set up mining for all the silicon there. Wow, there's 100 million copper on Vildier 2. That's crazy. 61 million silicon on Vildier 6. Okay, this is the one. I'm definitely not mining all of that. 52 million. Okay, we got silicon over on these planets. Let's go get those. Beautiful, beautiful mother loads of silicon over there. Logistics. Okay, and how many of the robots do I have? I'm gonna need more of those guys, I believe. Good for the robots, these guys. There we go. Okay. Alright, so let's go get a bunch of that silicon mine, then we'll go place these orbital collectors around the gas giant in one of the other systems, and then we will come back, see if we can get all the actual rocket launchers and EM rail ejector set up, because that will be the next thing. Once we actually have enough resources going into this industrial machine, we can actually get the buildings that are consuming all those things set up, ready to shoot. You mean for your own gameplay too? It's just too hard to see at night? Oh, okay. I guess that hasn't been as big an issue for me. Be nice if you could filter view to unmined veins only. Yeah, that would be pretty nice. I think it's Vildier 6. Which is the one that had the most? 4 has 42, has no silicon. 52 million on Vildier 3. 48 million. Alright, so Vildier 5 looks like it has the most. I think I've already done some mining on here too. So hopefully it'll be easier to set up on this planet. Okay. Yes. I already have fire ice set up. Okay. Alright, so fire ice is what I set up. What's the power like on this planet? We set up a decent chunk of power. These guys aren't even running, so we could quickly plug this silicon in here. 6 million in these veins. Whew. That is a lot of silicon. Silicon, remote supply, local demand. Local demanding is going to be a pain because I'd have to power this guy. Well, if I power the planetary ones, that won't be as expensive power-wise. So that's what we'll plan on doing. We won't power the interplanetary, we'll power the planetary ones. And I might throw some extra solar panels on this planet because that's the highest, the better efficiency for power. Okay. Okay, so there's silicon there. Any other silicon close by? These guys close enough that I can use just a belt for that? Actually, it's probably closer to this one, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So local demand, remote supply, same thing here. And this is, wow, that's like over 13 million between these two veins. Whew. We definitely got silicon in this system. Okay, that's pretty good. Scooby Scoo. Okay. There. I should probably have this go across. This way to leave room for miners there. Can that plug into there? Good. Okay. I probably should do 2 separate belts for each one of these guys. I'm going to this guy. Is that right? Did I set you up for silicon? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. All right, and this should be, I think if I do these, that'll probably be enough. I don't need to go get any more silicon for this system. I think we'll be good. I'm going to just want to go get more hydrogen. So, we'll actually probably take our first break after we finish this. Then we'll come back from break, go place the other orbital collectors in that one system. And then we will see about actually building all of the launchers, because that's going to be, we have some of the launchers already. We're going to need to make 30 of the small carrier rocket launchers, whatever those things are called. And I doubt I'll need to make any more. Actually, I know I'm not going to be able to. I know I'm not going to need to make any more EM rail ejectors because those are automated. So I just need to go pick up some more of those guys. There. Okay. Do. Alright, is this silicon being taken from you? It is. But it doesn't look like it's being taken faster than you are getting it. So that should hopefully mean we are producing more silicon than we are using in Vildior system. Vildior system, production, silicon. Wow, it almost still looks like it's just barely more. Okay, well maybe I do a couple more of these setups then, because holy crap, we are using a lot of silicon. All right, there's more silicon here. Okay, we can grab this one real quick. Holy shnikes, this is a lot of silicon. I wonder how much, how much resources Earth has. Like, if you were to try to make an Earth facsimile to, you know, collecting resources to building crazy builds like this, I wonder what Earth's resource count would look like. Like, we a very iron-rich planet? Are we a silicon-rich planet? Are we balanced? How's Earth doing on the resource front? Or are we a pretty poor planet in a bunch of resources? I don't even know. This and this. Okay, to there, and we are going right over there. Okay. You would say we are very carbon rich. Yeah, that's probably the best way to say it, since, you know, we are a planet with life, carbon-based life, so we probably have a lot of carbon, like, I don't know if coal would be even found on other, you know, planets that haven't had carbon-based life, because coal is basically carbon-based life forms that have been underneath the ground for millions of years or something like that, right? If I'm not mistaken. All right, there we go. Silicon 66,000. Looks like we're good. Iron ore. Man, do I need to get extra iron too? I think our iron's good. I think that's good. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we've got a molten iron core, so you'd say we have tons of that. So iron and carbon rich is what Earth is, huh? I dig it. I dig it. All right, I'm going to save game, even though it just did an autosave. And my friends, really quickly, I'm going to stand up, stretch, use a restroom. Thank you all so much for watching. If there is anybody new to the stream, if you're having a good time, I hope you are. I hope you hit the follow. Quick 60-second worth of ads. When we come back, we will get more hydrogen going, and then we will actually get our rocket launchers built and placed and see if we'll be about ready to start launching some stuff. So you all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends.